Hello, how's everyone doing? Hi, midnight. Have to leave in about 15 minutes. 50 minutes? You said you had to leave about... What? Emergency, I suppose? I don't think you have much time either, so don't wait for me. Yeah, true. True. I mean, if anything important happens, we'll discuss it later. I said 2 my time, it is 1 my time. Oh, wait a minute. To your time, wait a minute. No, but that is... You had... Wait a minute, you changed... Did you change to summertime? To your time is... To your time is at my 10. Right now, my is 8. I did say daylight savings time happened. Oh, so you had it already. I thought it was at the end of this week. I didn't realize it had already happened. So, wait a minute. So when is my daylight savings? I think it's at the... So mine is probably at the end of this week. I see. Crap. Okay. Yeah, no, yeah. We had a misunderstanding there. Okay. Well, I guess I have no more time to lose. We're gonna focus on the story anyway today. I didn't manage to get a wink of sleep because The house was too noisy, but hey, at the very least I am somewhat a little bit better compared to yesterday, considering that I wasn't really running as much today as I did yesterday. Anyway, let's give the old man a tour here.
Hey there, kid. Would you mind showing me the way?
Yeah.
So, this is the Astral Express. Really lives up to its reputation. It's even more impressive than I imagined. As to be expected, of course, huh? It's the place where my daughter works. By the way, what's the pay like for a navigator? Does a position come with insurance and an annual bonus?
So that's what you wanted to know. No, it's free labor.
Talk about parental love. First thing out of his mouth is asking about her salary. Like I'd have a clue. Help! A little backup here?
Wait a minute, what are you talking about? You don't have a boss, Smart! The Nameless don't have much in the way of income. We Nameless earn at least as much as you do. We don't have much in the way of income. Why are you looking me?
That's not totally true. We get some spending money every time we stop somewhere.
From begging? What the fuck, March? Why are you lying? Why did you look at me like that? What the
What? No income? Don't tell me that everyone working for the Astral Express is actually doing volunteer work.
I mean, technically speaking, we are like a traveling group, so... Yeah!
I mean, I guess you could say that. But actually, it's more like... I'm butchering the explanation. Anyway, it's nothing like what you're thinking.
It's surprising that Welt hasn't jumped in.
Mr. Ryosuke, please rest assured. None of the Express crew ever lack for money. We not only receive support from members of the Genius Society, but also from prosperous commercial worlds, such as the Planet of Festivities.
Oh yeah, we have become... I completely forgot about that. We have become shareholders of that. Also, we receive support from the members of the Genius Society? Man, I don't want their fucking money!
Ah, good.
Fuck this guy!
Hearing you say that is a huge relief,
Fuck this
Mr.
guy.
Yang. Speaking of which, what kind of work does being a navigator generally entail?
Navigating, huh?
Don't you underestimate Himeko either. Her daily duties include, charting navigation routes, calibrating warp jumps, and technical maintenance. Not to mention she's always guiding the Nameless on missions.
Bro, why do you think we went to Herta space station for the tutorial? That's what they went to Herta space station? Wait a minute, I had lost that knowledge. Or perhaps it flew me by. The Express has always had a symbiotic relationship with them. Shit. So we really have the Genius Society as our fucking backers, huh? I'm not feeling good about that. For as long as the game has been going anyway. Wow. I think Asta is the one who manages it. Okay. I don't think they remember... I don't remember them outright telling us that. Perhaps they did and I forgot about it.
Oh, my daughter is really something else, isn't she?
Of course! Every time we return safely from a trailblazing expedition, it's all thanks to Himeko's guidance and protection. She's the backbone of the Astral Express.
Hi V, welcome to stream. Don't you remember daily missions where we used to take supplies to Herta space station? That's right. How's it going, guys? It's going well. We just started, actually. We're going through the story of HonkaiStarRail. We're showing Himeko's dad around the Express. Let me go tell Pompom what you just said. What was your respect for our conductor? Actually, yeah, you know what? Let me go tell Pompom what you just said.
Hey, come on! You're just trying to stir up trouble.
Yeah.
If Himeko's the backbone of the Express, then our conductor is the absolute cutest and hardest working of all. Right, Pom Pom?
I forgot I had this fuck ass outfit for him. Oh no.
Oh? We got a new passenger?
Yeah, no, I don't think Himeko would agree to have him on board. By the way, Collider, would you want to feature me on a voice act next Limbo stream? Is that an idea you'd be willing to do for the shits and giggles? Was wondering. I mean, technically, we actually have a goal usually, V, if I am to have you in a voice chat. Also, I have never had a voice chat with you before, but I guess that's not really an impossible thing to do. We can discuss it later. Today is not a, I cannot really, my mind is a little bit fried. A lot of things have happened today. I'll think about it, okay? We'll discuss it more on Discord, okay? I also had Pom Pom in the pajamas. Yep.
This gentleman does look kind of familiar.
You have seen him before?
No wonder he felt so familiar. How are you, Mr. Ryusuke?
Conductor? Oh. So you must be my daughter's superior, huh? Well, thank you for taking such good care of her all this time.
That's fair, I'll let you rest off it. Thank you. Thank you.
Superior? That's way too formal. It's Himeko who's been taking care of the Express and everyone on it.
We work for her. In case you do not believe it, Mr. Himeko's dad, she's our boss.
He's... What is he doing on the Express?
Hey, do not be like that. I mean, if you do not want to be in the Express while he's just taking a look around, that's fair, but you cannot really kick him out.
It's all my fault. I was just curious about your daily work, so I asked your colleagues to show me around, and I know I didn't ask your permission first. Just please don't be mad, Himeko.
Pom Pom reminds me of Karen. Yeah, I think they would be friends. They most definitely would.
Mad? Why would I be mad?
You certainly sound mad. Do not give me that. Man, Jesus Christ. Do not give us that, Himeko. Jesus Christ, you're better than that.
Mr. Ryusuke, welcome aboard the Astral Express. Is there anything else you'd like to see? I can show you around.
That zoom in actually terrified me, and this smile terrifies me even more.
Well, I know you'd rather keep your distance from your good-for-nothing father. You're on a journey, and it's rude of me to barge in like this.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I just realized something that I didn't want to realize. Oh no. Her father actually has this, shit, how do you call it in English? This fur scarf or whatever, which is something that Himeko had on one of her battle suits in Honkai Pack 3rd, isn't it? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's foul! Oh no! Oh, fuck! Oh no! Now that is giving me PTSD. Hi, Labyrinth, welcome to the stream. She sounds so passive-aggressive. Chill, woman. Yeah, the most passive-aggressive expression ever. Yeah, I've been here since the start, but I was on the chopper when he went live. Okay, that's fair. I got back just in time to see this passive-aggressive smile. Nice.
But it's been way too long since we last saw each other. As your father, I want to get to know you better. Make up for all the time we've lost.
I'm interested to see how you're gonna react to stuff in this patch. Oh, if you say that midnight, that means we're in for a ride.
At least while you're staying here, please allow me to show you some of the fatherly care and devotion I owe you. Will you?
Excuse me? Why don't the two of you go to the party car? Shush, get the drinks ready.
Shush. All right. I'll go make some tea.
That's just our domestic robot's name. Come on, Father. People are resting here. Let's not disturb them. Oh, and come with us.
Why? No. Me? But this is a father-daughter reunion. Should I leave you two? Should I leave you two alone?
I want to talk about the Phantom Moon games, not just personal matters.
Of course, you want to focus on the task at hand, and you also want to to divert everything towards that. Okay. She knows what she's a smart woman. She knows what she's doing. Also, what people are resting? Literally everyone is standing up, actually listening to your conversation. No one is actually resting right now.
They left. Whoa.
In the name of the Father.
That's the first time I've seen Himeko be that cold to anyone.
Yep. Any thoughts on it?
Oh, what are you still doing here? Himeko asked you to go to the party car.
I don't want to. I'm scared.
I get it. Reunions are private, and you don't want to spoil it for them. That's fair. It won't hurt to give them some time.
Thank you. It might be Himeko's canto. Himeko on some bullshit. Yep. It is Himeko's canto, actually, and that's what I'm afraid of.
I hope a drink will help the two of them set aside their past differences.
Yep.
If they do argue, I'm counting on you to play peacemaker.
Fuck that if I'm gonna stand between, anyone and Himeko.
So that's Himeko's father. No wonder he looked so familiar.
The same way I would never stand in between anyone and Arlaia, in all honesty. Even if I am undying. They can find a way to kill me, that's for sure. Doesn't Gallagher look like Gregor? Shit, you're right! If you give him the glasses and the smoke... God! Gallagher is like Gregor! They have similar expressions sometimes. In the name of the Father, Trebis, and the Holy
When it comes to breaking the icy silence between a father and daughter, nothing's better than a cup of hot water.
Excuse me? Breaking the icy silence, nothing's better than a hot cup of... Okay. Ambus Hope Coffee Express.
The person who drinks it will yelp, "Hot!" and be immediately met with a concerned, "How could you be so careless?" from the other party. And just like that, the conversation starts flowing.
Huh?
Friendly reminder, that is not a joke, but a practical ice-breaking tip.
So we are actually gonna drink hot water. Good.
Ooh. Your robot is hilarious. I'm surprised how relaxing and comfy the work environment is here.
Yeah, that's why... Actually, Mighty was actually hanging out here a lot. As a matter of fact, I would actually hang out there as well. I would like to have a drink. Hell, actually, I'm having a drink right now. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wow, Himeko. Come on, you don't... Jesus, Himeko, Jesus. I mean, I know you're mad at him, but Jesus. The poor guy is trying.
Got it. I'll make myself scarce.
You should.
Being a nameless is neither relaxing nor comfy. Most of the time, we are facing down Void Rangers from the Antimatter Legion, bugs left by the Swarm disaster, Borisin, and various organizations that are suspicious of the Express or have malicious intentions for us.
Okay, Jesus Christ, who the fuck starts a conversation like that? Jesus, Himeko. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Of course the dad starts making dad jokes with the robot. Yep, I think it's less so mad and more disappointed. I think it's a mix of both. 29 PT in for potential as well, E2. Good, Midnight. Good. Best of luck. Technically speaking, we do have our leisure time from time to time, if you think about it. It's not relaxing or comfy for most of the part, but... yeah, you don't have to just go on ahead and tell him that every single moment someone might actually just kill you.
That dangerous? Huh. Maybe this trip home is a great chance to quit your job, huh?
You know what? In all honesty, for a parent, valid reaction. How the hell did Midnight make you make more pulls in one day? Did they wail? No, she's just grinding the hell out of it. What? I did wail a little. Oh my god, Midnight. Okay, I didn't anticipate that. I genuinely believe that she actually was grinding.
Talk about coincidence. Just so happens I'm getting on in years. And Graphia Academy is in need of a new dean.
Before the shop reset. I see. Maybe I need to consider that myself, actually. Crap. I messaged you that I wailed a little for E1. I probably missed that one. Sorry. That's fair, the shop resets when? Next patch? Yep. But I'm grinding still. I know you're grinding still, but still. I didn't realize that you were wailing. A little. You don't want to become the dean. Yes, we know.
You know that's not what I meant. Once I've set my mind on something, I never look back.
Wow.
Ever since I was 6, when you told me those stories about traveling through the cosmos, I knew that someday I would walk among the stars.
Actually, I was just kidding. I'm not completely clueless about what the Express and what you do. Oh, right. Once I knew the Express was coming, I even bought that comic series that's based on your adventures.
Yeah, the... How do you call it? Something blue.
Please, don't tell me it's fluffy across the blue. I never thought you'd be into comics.
She actually laughed?
That's right. The protagonist is a baseball bat-wielding raccoon. The character's based on that kid, right?
Yep.
As an artist, you do have a good eye. Come over here.
Is it a good time?
Thanks for giving us some time alone.
You're welcome.
Hey, Miko. That's the first time I've seen you smile since I've seen you this time. So, what brought you back home this time? What's the story behind our lucky meeting?
I can't grind because I was shit to be able to end game crap. Yeah, I know. It's tough to reach that point. Even without getting the shop stuff, I'd have gotten E1 before the end of 4.1. I was mainly grinding exploration puzzles just now. Now the only thing I have left is to really grind is the new Divergent Universe. And then the last 20 jades from the Currency Wars and the last 20 jades from that one painfully hard event.
Like I said before, we're here for the Phantasmoon Games.
So, the Phantasmoon Games 15 years ago were the reason you were able to overcome the Weathering Curse?
Indeed.
Really?
I see. That makes sense. For those of us who haven't experienced the Ionic game firsthand, it's just something from the history books, or even akin to a myth.
I can't get any currency wars, it confuses me a lot. I'm only like level 4. I know. Collider doesn't do it either, I do it for him. He's too busy. Yeah, I owe Midnight for that one. It's not that I do not want to do it. I have played currency wars enough, but I haven't really gotten that far. In all honesty, this month I really haven't had any proper, days off. If you have not realized, I'm working literally every day.
But I never imagined that the Ionic game would turn into a blood sacrifice overnight. The Herald of Death was a heartless madman. If I hadn't defeated him then,
wow,
all of Duomension City would have become his slaughterhouse.
You actually defeated him? God damn! How?
During the first few years of my journey, I relived that evening every single night in my dreams. The color of that twilight, painted with blood. So much blood. Blended with terror and screams.
Jesus Christ, I never realized that you had PTSD. Jesus, Himeko. Man, I started this fucking game because of Himeko, hoping that this time around we will be able to protect her. And we had already failed to protect her right off the bat. Fuck me.
The victims were twisted like clay into grotesque shapes, like paint tubes that had been snapped, one after the other. And that man, he reveled in the colors splattered everywhere and wanted the whole world to be his canvas.
The main issue with it is that I don't know what I should invest in if you get what I mean. There are some guides in order to show that. I usually let someone decide at the beginning. Yeah, you just build off what you get or go for the specific bond. At least she didn't get bonked by a certain herser. Man. Wow, that's foul, Labris. Collider identity trailers tomorrow. Ooh, nice. The clankers are coming. Yeah, Cromer would hate that. Lord, yeah. Stop, Himeko.
Even if I could avenge his victims, in the end, it won't bring them back to life. The entire thing is like a heavy piece of baggage. Only by letting it go can I travel the road ahead more easily.
How did you defeat him?
You did your best. And I'm glad to see you made it back here safe and sound.
I thought I'd never come back. But the times have changed. The conditions to hold the Phantasm Moon Games have been met again. However, to hold 2 games in just 15 years? That in itself is far from normal.
Although the top 5 Hoyoverse women you'd go to date with. I don't have a top 5. I technically speaking, I only have 2 when it comes to Hoyoverse because, well, HonkaiStarRail and Zelda Zone Zero I have already chosen. I can guess Aglaia, Caesar, Fei Zhao, Himeko, and... I mean... I guess yes. So far, Midnight already has guessed correctly. But I cannot really choose it like that anymore, considering the fact that I have decided my waifus, and it's always one per universe, remember? Could be the last one. I guess it would be, believe it or not, it would be again from Zelda Zone Zero, and it would be Oh, crap. Why am I stuck? Man, my head hurts. Evelyn. Jesus Christ. Evelyn. Which is a little bit foul if you think about it, because Evelyn actually does look a little bit like Aglaia. Like Aglaia Dark Mode. Actually, no. Utis is Aglaia Dark Mode. It's more like Aglaia on the spy mission. Yeah. It might be harsh to say that, Collider, but I had to suffer through all 30 plus chapters of that game, all the way to the end. Ooh. Okay, I see. It's obvious, it's Aglaia. Yep. Yeah, that is also true. I'm scared to reassess my top, man. Go for it, though. Aglaia, but more Greek. Aglaia is already Greek. You cannot have any more Greek. But I'd say Aswell is definitely second. Damn, and I wonder who first is. Okay, who's third then? Actually, in the top 5, is it Mr. America in it?
Just like 15 years ago, the IPC wants to control everything. However, a game woven by the most fickle of eons is destined to slip through everyone's grasp.
Dr. Rita's ratio, uncrossable chasm, has failed but heal probably. Yeah, there we go. I knew but heal would be. Yes! After that, it moves around so much. I guess it makes sense. The rankings change. Anyway, we really need to focus on the story because we're not gonna progress any further. Just like 15 years ago, the episode. Be cool over here.
I received a report from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'm sure he must also have heard. There's been a brutal incident in Dovebrook District. Someone massacred everyone at the headquarters of the Sinwish Syndicate, leaving a signature that only the Herald of Death would use. The Bloody Bloom.
Why you say that with a smile on your face? What the fuck? Dovebrook Times news clipping. Mysterious murder case. Found dead in... Ooh, members found dead in pool of blood. Homicide occurred in Dovebrook District. 33 members of the... Okay, including boss Paul Ware, second in command, Cass died. So just this case appears to be the soul of gang turf war. Crime wave strikes. District gripped by fear. Claiming the gang activity has been seriously disrupt daily life. However, the vast majority of the residents are deeply concerned. First time food traffic on Dovebrook 6 has plummeted, with many shops reporting declining sales. Gang fighting or something more sinister. A shocking murder case that cast bloody shadow over the newly opened Phantasmal Games. What has it that Sinwish Syndicates recently acquired a replicant mask? Could this be connected to the massacre? An IPC worker also tragically perished in the incident, but why would an IPC employee be on a Sinwish Syndicate turf in the first place? Regarding the above question, I've already contacted the Security Bureau for clarification. The receptionist stated the case is still under investigation. Residents of Plan Arcadia are advised not to believe or spread rumors and to await further official announcements.
What? The Herald of Death is still alive.
Why did you have to make that sound? Is this really the same Herald of Death as before?
People at the Department of Aberration Defense told me that the Herald of Death was executed after his verdict was passed. Even were he to be resurrected, the rules dictate that the same person cannot become a supplicant twice.
Wait a minute, how could he be resurrected? What are we talking about here? We are back gonna get a fudgesicle. A fudgesicle? What the hell is a fudgesicle? Oh. It's actually written as Fuds C with an S. Equal. Interesting.
Are you saying we've got a copycat?
Actually, yeah, it doesn't look as tasty. We have better candy here. I typed. Yep, I get it.
That's right. The Herald of Death has a copycat. But what I find even more worrying is that this Phantasmoon Games has caught the attention of something even more terrifying than the Herald of Death.
I knew I didn't look right when I typed it. Sometimes you have a feeling, but you cannot really tell what was wrong.
I believe that whether or not this Herald of Death copycat has a connection to the Phantasmoon Games, defeating him presents an excellent opportunity for you to demonstrate the resolve of the Nameless to the whole of Plain Arcadia.
Why all of a sudden put this on me? Also, why demonstrate the resolve of the Nameless when you yourself had done it already 15 years ago? Do we really have to make an example every time? What is up with this request? Just as you did all those years ago.
Exactly.
Okay, I guess you do want to, well, finish it once and for all. As for how someone can be resurrected, Lord Ravengers, I don't think the Lord Ravengers can just resurrect people. It's actually really good, because Kalos is a supplicant silly. I mean, yes, but why does he really have to, you know, make an example out of it, you know what I mean? Remember that Himeko wasn't a Nameless back then. True, I guess that's that. She wants to reassert dominance. Actually, it does sound like she wants to reassert dominance. Actually, it does sound like that.
As for you, Dad, have any clients commissioned you lately? It'd be best if you left this world for a while.
As a supplicant of the Phantasmoon Games, you should find the Herald of Death, give him a good ass whooping, and teach to the entire planet not to mess with us. Why wouldn't he? I mean, fair, but still. No, I mean that Lord Ravager are dead people killed by Nanook and revived as a Lord Ravager. I'm not sure if that's the case. I do not remember Lord Ravengers actually being people who have been killed before. Great way of asking your dad to get the fuck out. Yep. Actually, she's a very, you know, diplomatic about it. She's very diplomatic about it.
May I take that as my daughter showing concern for her dad?
Also, don't forget how powerful wish power is. Yep, there's that as well.
You can take it as a safety advisory from the Astral Express.
Said by only the one member of all the Express.
Also, as he has already become a supplicant and joined the Phantasmoon Games, he will have my full support. I'd like him to temporarily keep the Mask of Elation that has been passed down through our family.
Remember the famous currency. True. Selenova was a member of the Harmony family. Sorry, hiccup. Whose world was destroyed and she was killed in the claims of Nanook, only to be reborn as a Ravager. I do not remember that lore. Where did you even find that?
Too late for me to raise any objections at this point, right? Sounds good. The mask stays with the kid.
Thank you. Would you like another drink?
I'm pretty sure Labris is correct. Okay, but where did we found that information?
Got it.
Who said that?
Time,
I mean, generally,
out,
who talked about Selenova? Or perhaps in what
I've definitely overstayed my welcome.
Piece of reading lore was it? I think it's the data bank entry for Selenova. Okay, I had not noticed that Selenova actually has a data entry on the bank. I've definitely also seen it somewhere. Okay. Are we sure it's not Divergent Universe or something? Or Simulated Universe? No, highly unlikely. Simulated Universe is mostly about eons.
For most of my life, I couldn't be there for my daughter. And now that I finally have the chance, she wants me to leave. In that case, I ought to be on my way. Himeko. The Graphia family has a number of records about the Phantasmoon games, passed down through the generations. Come over to the school library later. Oh.
It was nice, even though it didn't last too long to have him on board.
Okay.
I'll be there, Dad.
Sorry, I skipped that one. I'll give them to you. Okay. Yeah. You actually called him Dad?
I apologize. My father's little tour seems to have made things awkward for everyone on the Express.
Not at all.
Let's head to the parlor car
He was
and
actually-
check in on Welt and March.
He was actually a gentleman,
Now that
actually.
my father's gone,
He wasn't
we can
pushy
all relax
much.
a bit.
Excluding that, you know, what you're getting paid. Okay, I wanna chat with you.
Has Mr. Ryosuke left?
Why did you skip that? I wanted to learn the chat about...
Yes. I told him to head home for now. After all, what is going on with the Phantasmoon games has nothing to do with him. I'm really sorry, everyone, for bringing my personal family matters onto the Express.
Actually, your personal family matters came to the Express, not you didn't brought them yourself. Maybe it was that someone made a video about it. Yeah, because I do not remember any mentions like that. Unlike her mysterious peers, Zelenova's origin is known. Nanook personally ignited a world of harmony and elevated her from the ashes of the Eternal Centurion. She is deemed the destroyer of harmony. Yes, but where is this? Where is this from? Like, what's the source? I don't know if that actually means he died for certain, though. Himeko apologizes when it was us who brought him on aboard.
Not at all. Mr. Ryusuke is your family.
Why apologize?
And that makes him part of our family too. And the most important thing for family is to be together. So he's welcome to drop by anytime.
Zelenova's data bank entry. Okay.
Madame Pearl sent a message to the Express just now, inviting our supplicant to a meeting. She'll have a private car waiting for us.
Me? Meeting
Yes.
Pearl?
The meeting won't be held in some stuffy, formal reception room. She would like us to visit and tour the headquarters of a company under her name instead.
Okay.
Himeko, you know about Pearlux Corp, right?
Of course. It's the biggest entertainment conglomerate in plain Arcadia.
Entertainment company.
That's right. Pearlux Corp is a titan, dominating the entertainment consumer market, including cartoons, comics, games, toys, and the like. They've cornered half the market.
Oh, so that's where the Pearl in Pearlux comes from. It's a play on her name.
Did Pearl mention what she wanted to talk about?
She didn't say much, but she specifically mentioned wanting to discuss the developments regarding the Phantasmoon games, and that she could provide us with a bit of help.
Helping her opponents in the Eonic game? Oh, looks like she realizes we are all in the same boat. Perhaps she has also realized that the Phantasmoon games cannot be artificially manipulated.
Yep. Mr. Elation will not allow that.
We may be able to get a clearer picture of Pearl's intentions after we meet with her.
You're really going to have me meet with Pearl?
Think about it. You've already crossed paths with key figures from numerous factions, and even built rapport with some. You're already a capable nameless who can more than hold your own. Though she holds a high administrative position on this planet, do not forget, she is also one of the 10 Stonehearts. You've already dealt with Aventurine on numerous occasions, so you should have ample experience handling members of the 10 Stonehearts.
Don't make it sound like dealing with Aventurine was like the easiest thing in the world. The evil version of me was actually kind of cunning if you think about it. And a lot of a pain in the ass.
Hey, don't worry. If things do get messy, yours truly is here to save the day.
Excellent.
Looks like March wants to visit too.
I'm just trying to look out for him here. Even if things do go sideways, Pearl wouldn't dare get mad at an adorable young lady like me, right?
I get... I get a little bit of a Bellowbook flashbacks. And that is a little bit bizarre. She's literally saying, hey, Aventurine was really difficult and yet you handled him. How hard can Pearl be in comparison? I mean, technically that's what she tried to convey, but you already dealt with Aventurine on numerous occasions. Didn't sound like it, at least in my ears.
Well then, I'll leave this meeting to you two.
Aren't you coming with us, Himeko?
I'd like to talk with my father. Didn't he say he would hand over the records about the Phantasmoon games from our family history to me? And honestly, isn't this a good chance for you youngsters to handle things independently?
No, not again. Come on. Join us for once, damn it.
I understand. In that case, March, and I'll be heading out now.
Are you even part of the Express if you're always somewhere else?
Oh, score! A private car! So, where are we getting picked up?
Hell, there's even a Hoyo lab that has lore piece on their side as well. Really? That's what it sounds like to me. Well, we do not speak the same first language though, Midnight. I guess it's, you know, matter of perspective, perspective of cultures of how you're phrasing things. Can I post a Hoyo Lab link in chat? I think you can, but I don't think it will be able to send. It won't let non-mods post links, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. Don't you remember her father told her to come to the Raffia library later? Yes, but not later as in after this. It could have been later, you know what I mean? Actually, the next day, maybe?
You should be familiar with it. It's just under the giant gate next to the At Plaza.
Well, I tried, so if it works, it works. No, I cannot see anything.
Isn't that where we first met Sparksy? Since we're getting chauffeured there, why not just come straight to us?
Shopping? Looks like we're not the only ones getting picked up.
Perfect! I've been wanting to stop by the comic store to grab a copy of Fluffy Across the Blue. Destination Perlux headquarters. And let's grab a copy of the Fluffy while we're at it. Aw, this is just perfect.
Sure.
We'll head out when you're ready.
Thanks. Himeko?
There may be some information in the family records that could help us. It's just that whenever I think about talking with my father, I can't help feeling uneasy.
That's not a Himeko we see very often.
Even someone like me, who's always putting on a composed front, can end up giving everyone a laugh. When you think about it like that, the meeting with Pearl doesn't seem so scary, now does it?
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Right beside the thing. I'll DM Collider then. Okay. Right beside the anchor.
There's a convenience store. Mind if I grab a copy of Fluffy Across the Blue while we're waiting?
What is gonna happen while you do that?
Is that the comic based on the Express's adventures? The author sure knows how to tap into what's trending.
The best part is that the author drew all of us as adorable little animals. Totally fits our personas, don't you think?
Yep. You're super adorable March Bunny. I'm the protagonist, you know. The author is totally infringing on our IP.
Unfortunately, according to the intellectual property protection laws governing the pan-cosmic trade system, using real-life experiences as creative material doesn't infringe on anyone's rights.
Do you have any idea how much political shit you can do with that power? Then again, that does it. Shit. Now that I think about it, that does actually hold true in our world too. I do know that there have been video games which they had actually problems because of such, you know, creative freedom. I've DM'd it to you. Okay, after this scene, I'm probably gonna check it. Let's see.
Oh, dang. There goes my payday.
Same.
In fact, it was recently announced that the Fluffy is getting an animated adaptation, and the copyright for it is currently held by Pearlux Corp.
It's a super memorable comic. No way can I miss getting a copy while I'm here. I promise I won't be long. A couple of minutes, tops.
Looks like we got here on the early side. Since coming to this world, I still haven't had a chance to get a street-level view of the city. How about this? We'll meet up under the ad at the Plaza Gate in a few minutes.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Might as well take a look around then.
You appeared out of nowhere. Well, there's things to do, and there is HonkaiStarRail. Let me check real quick what the lore is about then. Well, its new VA is really doing a good job. Yeah, indeed. He actually does hold really, you know, holds the title of wealth very nicely. Ooh, crap. Indeed, there is actually something to see here. It doesn't sound very different, but it's also not so much the same that it's difficult to accept. True. That's the thing. That's exactly what I was thinking, actually. His voice obviously does not match everything one-to-one, but it's not like it's completely, you know, out of character. So it's good enough. Wrong tab. This one. There we go. Destruction and Lord Ravengers. The prisoner is about to grasp the celestial flames as cosmic fables echo from beyond the cave. The fate of Amphorius lies exposed before the gaze of Nanook and their assembly of Lord Ravengers. The displacement and desolation caused by the Lord Ravengers. When was this up? Whoa, this was in June. Caused by the Lord Ravengers, the forces of the Wheel of Destruction are not some distant war, but are closely linked to the fate of the cosmos. Any world could be the next victim, and nobody should take them lightly. Lord Destruction, Lord Ravengers, there is a core flame in the center of the universe. It burns brighter and brighter until it consumes the entire sea of stars, all to welcome the magnificent oblivion, the end of all realities. Okay, crap. Well, we have faced Antilia the Undying. Shit, we're gonna have to face everyone else eventually too. And we have faced also Iron Tomb. Okay, 2 down, 5 more to go. Nanook's chosen weapons of distraction embrace the aesthetic of distraction, where all things be returned to entropy. Okay, there is so much lore here, which shit. There is so much lore here, which this one actually scares the shit out of me. The Archforger. Actually, where is this sea of golden blue? Actually, yeah. Warm and radiant gold. Fuck me, that's why I'm scared here. I'm not scared for myself, I'm scared for someone else. You can also see the shattered image of what everyone represents. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Yeah, this needs to actually be studied eventually. But not now. Not enough time for now. Wait. Yeah, close Discord. There we go.
Absolutely insane. Did you see the post I shared?
Post?
Hey, you hear the news? There was a supplicant battle at Graphia Academy.
Anyway, gotta go. See ya midnight. Thank you so much for dropping by. I would make everyone. It would make everyone uncomfortable if it were a perfect impression. True, there is that too. The key point is the Selenova part. Yeah, but I don't have time for today. I will go ahead and read it next time. Perhaps I will read all of them next time. I thought you said for yours, so I jumped out of my seat. No. The part I was referring to was just that Selenova part. I know. Well, you see, I guess the part you were referring to, it's actually by all means, it was where the lore is from. Which is something that I did not anticipate. Like all of this, you know, lore just in a post in the. How does this site called again? Come on, I have stumbled upon it so many times. Anyway, yeah, you know the site. Hoyo Labs. Yes, Hoyo Labs. Jesus. The word labs for some reason was not coming up to my mind. It goes to show that I'm really tired. That's why I cannot remember anything anymore.
Yeah, I saw it. The online forums are already blowing up.
The supplicant called Sparksy. How terrifying! Actually using live streams to spread mimetic viruses. Peons, that's just evil! I can't believe the Department of Aberration Defense is letting someone that dangerous run loose!
Yet you call me Labris. Yes, it would make sense in English, but unfortunately Labris is a Greek word. Labris is how the double-headed axe is called in Greek, because it was actually a Greek design, ancient Greek design. So that's not what I had in mind when I said Labris. I cannot think of a lab when I say Labris, you know? It's a matter of, first language kind of thing again.
I heard her livestream got permabanned. Good thing that Nameless from the Astral Express acted so quickly.
Yep.
I wonder what the next supplicant will do.
You've always called me V, but I go by Vli. Fair. Vlistuvius. I have never called you Vlistuvius. Deja vu.
Have you read the new chapter of Fluffy Across the Blue?
She's actually... I didn't know she was actually waiting in the fucking line. Hi, March.
I've tried buying a copy of the Fluffy from a couple of stores, but they were always sold out. I really hope this store has it in stock.
You said Vli, right? I've got it first time. You didn't say Vli. Collider the goat. I mean, up until now, I have actually read your name multiple times, but I have never actually voiced it. But yeah, there is also that. You know that back then, when you first appeared on my streams, I got comfortable with calling you V.
Have you read the new chapter of Fluffy Across the Blue?
Sorry, I'm not into comics for kids.
They just released the official concept art for that giant pom-pom robot!
That mech design is totally unrealistic. What's so great about it?
Do you have the slightest clue how to talk to other people? Do you?
Yeah, awesome stuff.
Hey, relax. Now, if we were talking about a fusion between Daybreak Squadron and the Raccoon, that would totally get my attention.
Wow! You are unbelievably childish!
Look at the two children, bantering with each other.
Hello there. Would you like to learn more about the Research Society of Happy Smiles?
So, are there any charges or fees?
Is the weight of work and stress in your life crushing you? Check out the Research Society of Happy Smiles.
The Research Society of Happy Smiles is just something that really just creeps the shit out of me. I hope they are the villains in this in this story. Is that Bumblebee from Transformers? That's exactly what I said when I first saw that in the very first stream of Plan Arcadia, V.
So, this free
Rest assured, the only thing joining our research society will cost you is a bit of your precious time. We've set up a venue near Dovebrook, where we offer free psychological counseling and living assistance to all visitors. All our services are provided free of charge.
I thought you said sanity.
I had a friend who passed away, and he'd mentioned you before. He told me that if I ever ran into trouble, the kind people at the Research Society would help me.
Your friend passed away? How terribly sad! But the words he left you have illuminated your path in life.
He told me that if I joined the Research Society of Happy Smiles, I could get rid of my suffering forever and be eternally happy.
Of course it's true. Just look at the society we live in. Everyone's suspicious and dismissive of one another, and willing to take dangerous risks just for a little pleasure, for a thrill.
What?
Did you hear about how a streamer took over Graphia Academy and was trying to spread a memetic virus through the internet? And over in Dovebrook, gang violence erupted and left a pile of corpses in its wake. Oh, may the Master of Elation save us all. The Research Society was founded with the sole purpose of healing humanity's incurable inner pain. Following Aha's creed, we aim to spread laughter across the mortal coil and eliminate all suffering.
No way that is possible.
Of course it's possible! For this is a world blessed by the god of elation, where Aha has granted us the right to happiness. Have either of you heard about the tragedy of the blood-stained games 15 years ago?
Totally trustworthy and not a cult. True. No. Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, that won't do at all! You're the Astral Express's superstar! There's a ton of things you need to look into before joining the Phantom Moon Games.
Yeah, well, you see, there's a problem. I don't know how to read.
There was an awful accident during the last Phantom Moon Games, and many people lost their loved ones and children. It was as if a hole that could never be filled had been drilled into their hearts, leaving only sorrow to accompany them for the rest of their lives. To escape their suffering, these people who had lost their loved ones gathered together and established a mutual support association. This was the Research Society of Happy Smiles' predecessor.
What? The people who... Oh my god. The people who are from the families of those who died in those Phantom Moon games actually created this fuck-up cult?
It's now been well over a decade, and the Research Society continues to help more and more people emerge from the darkness in their lives and step into a brighter, happier future. Come to think of it, it would be most wonderful if a distinguished person like yourself were also interested in our Research Society. Should you find yourself with a moment to spare, please come and visit our Mutual Aid Society.
Okay.
Well, if
Sure.
it isn't the Astral Express's superstar. Of course it's you. Looks like we really were bound to run into each other.
Why do you sound so annoyed? Ah, Detective Passerby. What are you doing?
I'm here to do my job. Problem is, you've gone and messed up my investigation.
Yep. You're investigating some roadside charity group.
The Research Society of Happy Smiles. You think they're just some random charity outfit? You must have heard about the Sinuish Syndicate killings in Dovebrook, right? The lead I'm following might be connected to this Research Society of Happy Smiles.
So they are the villains.
But I'll stop there. Not like you're going to pay for my intel, and none of this is any of your business anyway.
Man, I need to say this now that Midnight is not here. I've been wondering this. But now it clicked with me. It's so messed up. It is so messed up that the voice actor of Asvale is also the voice actor of the of like Kurgus. And Midnight actually does like Asvale as the number 2 in her list, right? it falls back into what I had said to her about Amphorius, you know, with Anaxa, which was, you know, that you hate him so much you end up loving him or some shit. Yeah. Thinking back on that. Yeah. I love Lagusas. I mean, as a villain, he's awesome, but yeah. If you love Lagusas, then there is a... Actually, you have issues. Keyword predecessor.
Based on your social circle, you wouldn't be talking about the poor IPC sap who was unlucky enough to...
Someone like you died in the accident. Yeah.
To be there, huh? Planning to avenge him?
I'm planning on defeating the Herald of Death. That counts as revenge.
Oh. So your next miracle will be executing the Herald of Death. Can't say I'm surprised.
What if the surprise is that Asriel is the Herald of Death? I mean, he kinda gives the vibe of someone who would actually be a killer. Just because he is also the, you know, just because he is also the, you know, the detective doesn't mean that he cannot live a double life. The fact that he has a wolf attire, a wolf symbolism all over him, and the moon being also red and normal, like, it gives off this, like, two facets kind of vibe of the hunter, you know what I mean?
Be careful. The murderer is the Herald of Death. He's dangerous.
I love that that Kalos talks a lot indeed.
Oh, thanks for your concern. Oh, be careful. Been a hot minute since anyone said that to me.
Well, did you ever see Guilty Gear Strides Jam? No, V, sorry. I haven't had any time, man. Like, my life is literally wake up, go to work, return from work, stream, go to bed. That's my life for the past, like, 2 weeks, straight weeks now. 3 weeks, actually. Yeah, we have reached the 3rd week.
Even so, it's my duty to solve the case. Doesn't matter if nobody pays me. I'll still find the killer and exact justice on the spot.
A friend of yours was... Why? Well, actually, yeah.
Because one of the victims happened to be someone I was on fairly good terms with. A fool. Revenge killings or turf wars. Wouldn't be unusual for gang members to die like that, but dying at the hands of some psycho who kills for kicks? That I can't accept.
I hope things straighten out for you soon, man. It will not be. They escalate worse, far worse by the day, but, you know, I'm just holding on. Hey, sorry to hear. Hope I'm not pressing you down or anything. Not at all. Not at all. I just don't have time in this time period. Eventually I will find time again and I will be able to catch up into everything, hopefully.
No matter where you are in the cosmos, which era, regardless of how civilization evolves, some rules will just never change. Like an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Hey, guess which lucky girl just managed to snag the last copy in the whole store? Oh, who's this?
Yeah, okay, listen here, you lucky girl. 1000% you didn't just snag by sheer luck the last copy. The fucking guy in the register was actually dazzled by your beauty. You know, he legit actually got a crush on you and he actually hid one copy just for you. How do I know? Well, the guy right before you actually asked for a copy and he said he didn't have any. And then you walked up and you were like, hey, I want a copy, and he suddenly found the last one. What kind of an imaginary scenario did I create and why does it sound rad? Damn, well, I'm sure you can get through this like you always have. Thank you, V. We got your back here. Thank you. I truly appreciate it.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ashvale, the famous detective. You could say your friend and I are acquainted through past clashes.
We did actually fight, though.
We did have a bit of a clash of opinions back at the tavern, did we not?
That's what you meant by clash? Fair enough.
First time I've ever heard anyone introduce themselves as a famous detective. Mr. Ashvale? Why are you staring at me? Is there something weird on my face?
Oh my god. There is something bizarre about having these cartoonish sounds playing at these seemingly random moments. If I didn't know any better, if I didn't know, well, if Ashvale is not as much of an idiot as he tries to, well, be perceived as, I would say that Ashvale literally sensed Evernight being Voracity the same as him within March. Like, it instantly clicked me. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Young lady, you're holding a copy of Fluffy Across the Blue, right? Would you mind giving it to me?
Yeah, okay, you're fucking bluffing, you fucking detective, ace detective dumbass. He most definitely sensed Evernight within March. They're walking the same path after all, there is no way. He's just bluffing it somehow about, you know, wanting the copy. I think it's just Aha being Aha. It could be Aha actually just enhancing a little bit of the of the novella before us.
Well, give it to you. This was the last copy in the store, you know.
Oh, I see.
It also has the number of the you know, the guy on the register.
The retail price is 300 credits. I can pay you 10 times sticker price. 3,000 credits. What do you say?
What's up with him?
Hey, mister, this isn't about the money.
Is it though?
Because it was the last one on the shelves. True. The last item in stock is like the final slice of cake on a plate. The last prey animal on the plains never fails to stir our urge to seize it before anyone else. So, 30,000 credits. How about that? That's my final offer. I'm not exactly rolling in money here.
God damn, I genuinely feel bad about you, bro. God damn. 30,000, what the fuck? Also, I can hear Lygus behind his voice sometimes. Specifically the 30,000 voice, he almost sounded exactly like Kurgis. The only thing that was missing was the automaton effect.
30,000 credits. How about that? That's my final offer. I'm not exactly rolling in money here.
You know how foul it is, goddamn. It's almost as if they planned it, but they didn't. We get off in Plan Arcadia, and the first person we meet, it's actually someone, well, you know, imitating like Kurgis. And then we meet a character which is voiced by the voice actor of like Kurgis in like a couple of minutes late. Is it Evernight alter ego March 8th? Like bad end ID? Not exactly. It's as I said before, he's not actually an alter ego. She's like a different facet on her soul, like a different she's the guardian. She's the guardian. I think there is some sort of like, I cannot remember how it's called in English again. There's some sort of like disorder or something that basically has different souls within the same body or something. And Evernight is basically the guardian spirit. I don't like. I'm not phrasing it correctly, but not a bad end ID. She's not actually evil March. Evil March. he doesn't share the same memories as March, and you know, they are technically per se two different characters within the same body. Technically. Aren't you a bit too old for stuff like this?
Truth is, I'm actually buying it for that foolish friend of mine. The one who died.
In other words, an identity, I guess.
Today is his farewell ceremony. I thought I'd buy him his favorite comic to pay my respects. He'd always be rambling on about some raccoon with a baseball bat, and how the journey of the Express would never end, that kind of stuff. I heard those stories so many times, it felt like my ears were gonna fall off. But after all that fuss, I completely missed the chance to buy it. Every store around here is sold out.
Oh, that's enough. My poor little heart can't handle sob stories like that. Here, Mr. Ashvale, take the comic.
I knew he would bend you. Shit. I come to realize that phrasing, it only works in Greek. Let me say that again. I knew he would make you yield, excuse me. Make you yield. Bend. Yeah, well, you see, in Greek, that phrasing does exist when someone actually gets their way on you, but it's not sexual. Like, it never sounds sexual in Greek. But in English, even saying getting their way on you somehow, some way sounds like so suggestive. English is such a bitch-ass language.
Oh, thank you very much for the comic, young lady. Here's the 30,000 credits. Ooh, as promised.
You actually paid for 30,000. Oh my god. You paid 100 times the price. Jesus Christ, you really love that friend of yours, huh? Manipulate, emotional manipulation. He actually does do that. Do you think he's telling the truth, actually? I'm not sure if he does. Evernight is just a defense mechanism with a persona, pretty much. Yeah, I guess, yeah. I just realized we're gonna get April Fool's event for Limbus. True, we're not far away from that.
Oh, I heard you're the real-life inspirations for the characters. Since you're here, could I perhaps trouble you to sign it?
Man, what the fucking... Actually, quite the opportunist. He got the chance to literally buy from the... Wow. He got the chance to literally buy from the people that the comic is inspired the last copy they received and get their signatures on it on top of that. Wow.
Unbelievable.
He knew exactly what he was doing. Midnight, March, Jesus Christ. May your journey never end, Kalis. Baseball raccoon. May your journey never end.
Thank you both. If Kostat could see this from where he is now, I'm sure he'd be smiling down on us. As a token of my gratitude, I'd like to give you a friendly word of caution, kid. I know you plan to target the Herald of Death and cement your heroic image.
I think he's probably 50-50 telling the truth. Okay.
However, all eyes will be on you during the Phantom Moon Games. On such a public stage, discretion would be wise.
Why do you say that?
Because when the masses see your magnificent miracles and wield your extraordinary power, fear and jealousy could turn their wish power into wish you ill power at the drop of a hat. Forgive the expression, but you get what I mean.
When the masses see your magnificent miracles and wield your extraordinary power, fear and jealousy could turn their wish power into wish you ill power. Ooh, I didn't know that could happen. Okay, actually, thank you for the useful advice.
So, whatever plans you might have for this Herald of Death, why not leave the whole messy affair of revenge to someone who couldn't care less about winning or losing? Like me.
Very convenient for someone like you, even though if for someone like you to take care of everything, since you are the Herald of Death.
Just like this comic, I'm dead set on getting him.
Okay, sure. Like, I think his friend did like the comic, and he probably did want to get it for them, but also likes the comic himself in a sense. I see. You're a supplicant? Yeah, okay, he
Is
lives
an
now.
Acquaintance of yours?
He's just some weird detective who was passing by.
And bought your book for 30,000.
It's nearly time for Perlux Corp to pick us up. We should get going.
Or March. She didn't got the comic. Or she got it, but only for a while. At the very least, she could have read it before. Well, whatever.
Well, we're here. So where are they? I don't see anyone in IPC uniform.
Is it that thing behind you? They're running late.
Maybe they got stuck in traffic on their way over.
Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. It is my honor to escort you on your visit to headquarters.
I see. I knew it.
Mechatron?
I am guard number 100086, created by Perlux Corp, a security specialist from the business division. My designated human name is Faerun, said to derive from an ancient language meaning iron. It's a pleasure to be of service.
Faerun, iron. Yeah, okay. How long have you been waiting there?
Please, do not concern yourselves with such things.
Okay.
My sole duty today is to ensure everyone reaches Perlux headquarters safely and happily.
So, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
According to the instructions given to me by Madame Pearl's secretary, there is still one more guest I need to pick up.
Himeko? What the? Oh.
Oh, now, how did I not see this coming? Looks like we're going the same way after all.
I love how he left, went behind the, I don't know, the pole over there, and then he appeared back in order to... Actually, that is so random, actually, what the...
It's you again!
Hey, Mechatron, what's the plan? Do we hop into your cockpit, or are you gonna give us all a piggyback while you fly over?
Your ride is ready. Please, take your seats, everyone.
Oh, yo, god damn! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! It's only it's a two-seater.
Now that's what I call a custom paint job.
It looks awesome, but why is it a two-seater?
Your ride isn't your run-of-the-mill business car, but a customized, made-to-order vehicle, used especially for receiving guests.
Which, by the way, it's actually having a collaboration with HonkaiStarRail. This Toyota. I don't even know what kind of a car actually. We don't have cars like this in Greece, so I wouldn't know which company actually initially create them. So let's say it's Toyota. And yeah, you can order yours now in the official HonkaiStarRail site. Okay, I think it feels weird because we went to him last. If we went to him first of the three, it would make more sense. I think he was the one who was hiding just behind the tree, and you know, we are the ones who bypassed him, got there first, and then he came out of the tree, and you know what I mean?
Sorry, this might come across as a bit insensitive, but I have to ask. Can Faerun actually fit in the driver's seat?
How are you gonna drive this thing?
Of course not. I'll be driving and monitoring this vehicle remotely. Please, take your seats.
Remotely? Ooh. Oh, would you look at that? Foreshadowing.
Now that is astonishing.
Yeah, he would probably want to pilot it.
Wow, that's one massive robot!
Actually, Walt is actually such a kid at heart. Literally, his last Eidolon really shows a kid at heart. So, yeah. It's a Tesla car. There's no fucking way it would be a Tesla car, Labris. Don't even try to fool me with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the headquarters of the Perlux Corp.
How did you get there so fast?
This was an entertainment company? I knew their headquarters wouldn't be some ordinary old office building. But this is way too much. That giant robot statue? This place is totally like some supersized mecha hangar.
It is, actually.
Ha ha! You're absolutely right. In accordance with the vision of our founder, our lobby was intentionally constructed, as you see it now, to realize dreams that far exceed what consumers imagine has always been Perlux Corp's core design philosophy.
Holy shit!
And we have never strayed from
I saw what I wanted to have.
If you are familiar with our company's works, you may recognize this as...
Sorry, I wasn't reading. Perlux Confrontation.
Megatron Warrior Series, the Daybreak Squadron's base of operations.
Yep, a kid at heart, as I said.
Looks like Mr. Yang here is quite a fan of our company's animated works. Now, Madame Pearl would like to invite everyone from the Astral Express to take a tour before your official meeting begins. She has arranged for a member of our staff to accompany you, so please, wait here a moment.
You need to remember that Mecha Pom Pom is from the Fluffy in the blue anime. I see.
I understand, Mr. Faerun. Thank you for escorting us.
Would like to invite anyone to take our tour before your official meeting begins. She has arranged that for our member of the company, so please wait here a moment. We could take the tour and then I could finish the stream because I'm so tired. I have been streaming for 1.5 hours, which is not long enough, but trust me, I can feel it in my bones that it's too much.
Well then, I'll take my leave. This way, Detective.
Actually, on my muscles, not on my bones. I'm not too old yet.
Oh. See you around, everyone.
Yeah, you should take the tour. See ya, bruh.
Oh, really? Pearl wants us to look around here before the meeting? That seems kinda weird.
True.
Could it be related to her proposed collaboration? Perhaps this is her way of introducing her other identity.
It's all good as long as we get a chance to look around. That works for me. Why don't we explore while we wait for our new guide? Mr. Yang! Over here, quick, come on!
Looks like March's inner explorer has been awakened again. Let's not wander too far this time, shall we?
Check out that huge, awesome robot. Will do. You should take the tour at least until you take a picture. Before I take a picture or after? Machine gun. Okay. New map for us kids. Actually, how many characters do we have here? You look like something I would like to fight. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on the company's latest masterpiece, the Stellar Hunter Sam. Hey, Firefly, they got you on the display. Let's go. Sam statue. Nice, faithfully recreated at 1:1 scale from HD footage. It's guaranteed to be 100 times more sinister than Sam themselves. I was about to say herself. There is no way it's 100% more sinister. Actually, it's looking battle damage. You know, it looks looking battle damage for, you know, on purpose. Cool, but why does it have a battle worn finish? True. Obviously, it's because the Stellar Hunters stand no chance against the crushing might of the Strategic Investment Department's righteous Iron Fist. Yeah, okay, keep dreaming. Keep fucking dreaming. But, goddamn, it looks awesome. Goddamn, actually. To think that inside that suit there is actually a girl who actually does these poses. Actually, if this is 1-to-1, goddamn, that suit is actually massive. Like, besides an actual NPC over here. You guys sell wanted criminal models too? In last quarter's new products, Paul, we found that the Stellar Hunters enjoy quite the popularity across the cosmos. Okay. Given such vocal demand from the market, we naturally have to preserve the collective will of our customers, or consumers. Why do you include your opinion in that explanation? I swear on my own name that my entire explanation is drawn directly from the International Peace Under Network news archives. Not a single word of fiction in there. Yeah, okay. You can well imagine how the IPC's reports spin it. Time and again, they heroically thwart the Stellar Hunters' sinister schemes. Yeah, definitely. That is propaganda at its finest. Isn't that a violation of the right of publicity? To clarify, there are 2 points to address. Firstly, this is not a depiction of the actual Stellar Hunter, but a fictional character from the Daybreak Squadron versus Sam. Okay. Secondly, if the individual in question takes issue with the alleged infringement, they are perfectly at liberty to lodge a complaint against us in the halls of the Pierpoint's judiciary in person, of course. Yeah, okay. For you people to arrest them? What a despicable tactic. As their friend, I can sue you on her behalf. Yes! Oh my god, they gave us an option that actually kicks ass! On her behalf, by the way, you heard that right. My apologies, but according to IPC regulations, the right of publicity disputes can only be filled by the individual in question personally. Yeah, okay. How convenient. As for this match, we've commissioned the renowned prototype artist, Namior Postpone, to produce a scale model collective. It is now available for pre-order. Order now and you'll have it before the next number. Sure. All existence in the march towards death, even long-life species can die from accidents given infinite time. The probability of this happening is 100%. Thus, from a long-term view, we are all dead. What is this existential crisis we're talking about right now? Also, goddamn, this shirt actually looks really nice on this guy. You can fight it. I will fight it, but I want to keep continuing about this. The Chardra Glamos Iron Cavalry. Is this a facet of her you never saw, or perhaps one you've forgotten? You've forgotten it. Yeah. Man, I love that. I love that the game, like, even though everyone is celebrating, like, it shows how empathetic it is towards Firefly. You know, man. Wow. Actually, you can actually check out properly the model of Sam now with this. I didn't know that it was actually hollow on the chest over there. You can actually notice it a little bit. Just a little bit. Like, it's more like an armor more than anything. Anyway, the Chardermos Iron Cavalry. Is this a fast of her you never saw? Perhaps one you've forgotten. Statistics show that across interstellar Mechofana communities, a flame war breaks out about every 3 system hours. Ooh, ignited by a pair of enthusiasts debating whether the battle-worn or stock models look cooler. Both. Gotta admit, turning enemies into collective figures is totally on brand for the IPC. Were there profit in it, even Louis Fleming would be packaged into a black box splashes. Most definitely you have forgotten.
Ladies and gentlemen, to Perlux Corp. The Mechatron production line can be hazardous. For your safety, please observe all safety guidelines and refrain
So this is
from
how you
crossing
build it.
safety barriers.
Let's see how you fight.
The future is bright.
Actually, I wanna hear the voice lines when they attack.
Together we can do anything.
That didn't hurt at all, actually.
Flowers bloom for tomorrow.
Burn it all, like it.
Oh fuck! Oh, you actually inflicted.
Guides with the rainbow bridge.
God damn. Okay, you actually
May this faint light.
heal me,
Dispel the gloom.
and then activate Vendetta.
All energized. Please calm down.
Forever dying soul, face me.
Crash his balls.
I allow you to accept your punishment.
Nice.
Mr. Yang, over here, quick, come on.
Looks like March's inner explorer has been awakened again. Let's not wander too far this time, shall we?
Actually, I wanna check a little bit more. Alloy King Pom Pom. Express already has one Pom Pom, so there is no need to get a second one. But what if I told you that you could buy one to help Pom Pom with the chores? Ah, you're interested, aren't you?
You didn't expect that, huh? I never missed a single.
True, actually, true.
Crush mediocrity and rise to greatness. The ultra-movable Magico Mechatron.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Perlux.
Mr. Yang, isn't this your favorite giant robot?
Engine of creation. Behold the Megatron standing tall. Actually, yeah, engine of creation.
There's no way that's an engine of creation.
I saw it. Please, just keep it down. We're here as their guests. We should be careful about what sort of impression we leave.
True.
Looking more closely, it appears many of this Mechatron's components were never installed. Oh, what a shame. I was hoping to see it finished, to see the completed Mechatron. Imagine how it would look in motion. What a glorious sight that would be.
Really? In that case, Mr. Yang, let's hear it. Which one's stronger? This giant robot, or that Arahato you designed back when you were an animator?
Seeing as we're on someone else's property, comparing robots from different works would be most disrespectful to the creators themselves.
Still killing this boss for his loincloth to drop. I see. Good luck. Come on, tell us pretty please, I wanna know. Comparing things is a human nature, we can't help ourselves.
Yeah, like how CosmicCon Collective players are always obsessed with power scaling all the characters.
We feel called out, anyone? I don't do it, but the community for HSR definitely does.
While Daybreak Squadron is a live-action hero drama. The two really cannot be compared.
Yeah.
Oh, what a stereotypically textbook mature answer.
And before you say the loincloth drop unlocks the boss's minion. Okay.
My days of being a hot-headed young man are well behind me, so please, cut this mature old man some slack, would you? We don't usually come to a place this cool. So why don't the three of us take a photo under this massive Mechatron?
Now we're talking. Let me set the self-timer, so we can all get in the shot together.
Don't forget to turn on the beauty filter.
Oh, Wow, standing below a huge Mechatron like this is just incredible.
Looks like Mr. Yang's still young at heart after all.
I can take a picture of all of it. Right here. Actually, yeah. What the fuck? Who the fuck photobombed in the fucking... How did you came
Where
up
did this extra
from the
person
ground?
in the photo come from?
Surprise photobomb.
Ghost? But it's daytime, and there's way too many people here anyway.
Hi. Quickly, punch her. Who's this now?
Who are you?
How do you do that? Come down.
Wow, this truly is a magnificent face. Oh, it's nothing like how it looks on the news. Being able to see it up close feels almost surreal.
Okay. I'm feeling that she's giving off a little bit of a Dahlia vibe. She's also blushing. Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, step back. No shit, this just happened.
Too close? No, sorry, my bad. I'm not great with personal space.
Well, keep this up and I'm not gonna be great with, you know, containing violent assault. Anyway. Keep the compliments any closer and I'm calling the cops. Yeah, don't scare me like that again. You can't afford the consequence. Exactly.
You're probably gonna be disappointed then, because I'm totally broke.
Oh no, I didn't mean the actual money. I mean you paying the bill of the doctor, but okay.
Oh, right, I forgot to show you my ID. Right, here we are. I'm Nihilux, and I work at Parallax Corp's Imagenesis Technology Department. I'm a P-30 agent who works for the IPC.
I knew why I didn't like you from the beginning. Oh, here we go again. Well, good to know why I have to hate you now. How high up the corporate ladder is P-30?
Just a slightly higher ranking workhorse, that's all. Not on the same level as those big shots from the Strategic Investment Department who you folks usually deal with.
So, what brings you here?
Madam Pearl sent me to the lobby to pick you up. All of you are famous super cosmic level heroes whose faces have been all over the news more times than I can count. So, of course, I recognized you right away and just couldn't help rushing over here to snap a selfie with you. Hope you don't mind.
I see. Then, hello, Miss Nihilux.
Why sound so...
Hello, everyone. Starting now, I'll be your tour guide, taking you on a comprehensive and in-depth tour to every single must-visit place in this building. From the Mechatron Imagenesis that managed to pique Mr. Yang's interest, to Miss March's favorite fluffy across the blue merchandise, I'll reveal all the secrets behind our hottest products.
How did you have been spying us this entire time?
Oh, seriously? I can't wait!
Of course I'm being serious. If there's anything you want to see, learn about, or even get your hands on along the way, anything at all, just let me know. Why don't we head to the gift shop first? I'll get you all some souvenirs.
Well, we could walk around the gift shop next time. We're getting trophies real fast. Give Himiko's father a tour of the express. Take a photo with Miss Nihilux. social identity is but one of the infinite masks we wear. Wait a minute. Why do you say that? Every kid's worst nightmare, explaining your job to your parents. No, no, oh my god. No. Why does it sound as if she's doing OnlyFans or some shit? Actually, no, it could be VTuber too. In this case, because it's the Planet Arcade is a lot all about streaming, I guess it is about that. But it could have been also OnlyFans, oh no. Anyway. I'm starting to ramble a little bit too much, and I guess this is the indication that I'm actually getting a little bit, you know, totally not suitable to continue, you know, streaming. But yeah, Nihilux is a great character. Not, look, jokes aside, she's a cool character. Cool design, indeed very interesting. But she's IPC, so yeah, I can't have that. It's time to sleep, punk. Yup, and I'm waking up at 5 AM tomorrow too. So, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Man, I'm actually gonna fall asleep on the keyboard. Thank you all so much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? What day is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Friday. Oops, wrong tab again. Tomorrow is Friday. Excelente. See you tomorrow with more HonkaiStarRail, okay? Yeah, you're racist to IPC. No, I'm not racist to IPC. I just hate the IPC. I'm a real hater to them. Anyway, see you next time, okay? Get some rest yourselves and, well, stay safe. Bye-bye. Later.